Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. When I think about Land Rover Defender, I think about going on safari. And whether your safari is through the urban jungle or out on an actual trail, the Land Rover Defender 90 is ready to go. Let's go have a look at it. There are a lot of styling cues shared with the classic Defender, but it looks like it's been sleeked out and modernized and really turned into a four-wheel drive vehicle for the 21st century. I really like the way the vehicle looks. I like the front of it. I like the sleekness here in the front fascia, the round LED headlamps. Again, the modern with the classic shape right, the modern technology. Silver down below. Again, it's not metal, it's plastic, but it looks really nice. Don't really understand the anti-skid plates here on the hood. I don't think you should stand up there. But they look really cool and they look rugged and durable. But I really like the design of it. You know, being the Defender 90, that means it's the two-door version. But it has a lot of classic forms, you know, of the old Defenders as well. Kind of strong shoulder line, the floating roof, the white over the body color. I think it looks really good. Of course, a lot of plastic body cladding to protect it. 20-inch alloy wheels. And I really like what they did at the back. I mean, everything's flush, the glass is flush, the back looks nice. And this is kind of semi-flush. I mean, you can kind of see this indented here as well. But it's just a very nice, clean, modern appearance back here. Spare tire mounted on the trunk. And there's not a lot of space inside here with the rear seats up, but you can fold the rear seats down and it's all protected with plastic to keep you from tearing up the interior. This idea of modern styling with classic themes continues inside. And the interior looks like it could almost be washed out if you were on a safari, whether that's just going to a soccer game with the kids or really hitting the trails and doing some hiking. But everything's rubberized down the floor, it'll be easy to clean out, easy to wash out. The seats look durable. You have canvas here with the leather in the middle. They're heated in the front. You got a heated leather wrapped steering wheel to add comfort. But I like the seats, they're nice and thick and comfortable. Even like this little center seat here. You could have a small third passenger here in the front, or you can put this down, it just becomes a console. Either way, it works out really well. This is a short wheelbase. This has the 2 rows of seats, so it's a little tighter in the back as far as getting 2 people back there, but there's enough leg room to ride pretty long distance. And I really like the dashboard too. I got grab handles up here, everything just feels durable, feels well made. Looks simple, but yet it works really, really well. The screen here in the center, Land Rover's really kind of simplified these screens. They used to be really cumbersome in the last couple of generations. This one's much easier to use. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, easy to plug your devices in, 4G Wi-Fi, Bluetooth of course. This vehicle has navigation. It also has a 400-watt Meridian audio system, and it sounds really good, especially in a smaller cabin like this. It sounds very nice. I like the flat screen instrument cluster. And some other little features this has. I really like, as you saw when I first started the video, you got the folding fabric roof, slides back, power operated. Looking out the back, you've got this up, and you got the headrest for the rear seats and a spare tire back there. It's a little hard to see out the back, but you can flick a switch here and the screen becomes a video monitor for the rear. So you get a clear view right out the back. And there's a lot of other safety gear in this vehicle too. You've got forward collision alert with auto brake, lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear cross path detection. And it just really works really well to keep this vehicle safe, whether you're on the road or not on the road. The driving experience is in a totally different world from the old Defenders. And those vehicles were super capable, but just didn't feel very refined on the road. That is totally different with this one. It's more like driving a Range Rover. It has a 4-wheel independent suspension system. It's got an air ride. You can raise it up for off-roading, but it also provides a very comfortable ride on the road. It has the terrain management system. You configure the powertrain depending on different conditions. There's a button down here in the console that does that. But plenty of power in this vehicle. So you can get a 4-cylinder. You can also get a V8 in this vehicle. Kind of the middle engine. It's the inline 6-cylinder engine with an electric supercharger. Delivers 395 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. That gets the vehicle down the road pretty well. Fuel economy, as you might imagine, is kind of horrendous. 17 miles per gallon in the city, 22 highway. But I'm guessing if you're buying an all-capable 4-wheel drive vehicle, fuel economy is not number 1 on your list. And in this class of vehicle, you're comparing it to Jeeps and other vehicles that are that kind of ruggedness. That's not too bad. But overall, it's just really refined. It's easy to park. I like the 2-door version. I like the short wheelbase. Easy to get in parking spots, but also very comfortable on long drives. The old Land Rover Defenders were very, very capable, but a little bit crude inside and on the road. And what I like about this one is they've kept the capability, but it's a lot more refined. It drives a lot more like a Range Rover than the old Defenders did. And that comes in its price. So the new Defender starts just under $48,000. But this first edition, even though it's a 2-door, you're looking at $66,475. But I think if you drive it and you use it, I think you'll decide that it's up to that price point. Well, next week for another fun car. Till then, storm forward.